over to you, Redmond, and invite you to present your few slides. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Good morning, everyone. As Sean alluded to, my name is Redmond McEnvoy, and I'm the Bioenergy Lead in the Department of Agriculture, Food and Marine. DAFM is delighted to see this valuable project at its final stages, and the small biogas demonstration project very much aligns with DAFM's policy objectives. DAFM is looking forward to reviewing the key learning outcomes from this project. So as we know, Ireland has climate targets that are underpinned by international and national policy. The Climate Action and Low Carbon Development Action 2021 commits Ireland to 2030 and 2050 targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions and provides the government's framework to ensure emissions stay on track. Ireland is now on a legally binding path to net zero emissions no later than 2050 and to a 51% reduction in emissions by the end of this decade. The actions for agriculture are set out in the Climate Action Plan and provide a viable pathway to achieving a 25% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions for agriculture by 2030. The agri-sector, we know, is committed to reducing its greenhouse gas emissions. There will be an important element in achieving our Food Vision 2030 goal of becoming a world leader in sustainable food systems. Solutions that are available, easily deployable, cost-effective and socially acceptable will be needed to achieve these ambitious climate targets. Research supported by DAFM and other public research funders will provide new tools and technologies to mitigate and offset agricultural emissions. The development of an AD industry in Ireland and research conducted like this EIP project will play its role in helping achieve our ambitious climate targets. The development of a new agri-centric AD industry can generate cross-sectoral benefits for Ireland. Without an AD industry, Ireland is unlikely to meet its legally binding climate targets. The development of an AD industry will provide opportunities to reduce emissions in agriculture and improve the likelihood of reaching the sectoral targets. The opportunities for agriculture from a biogas industry include diversification opportunities, reduced emissions from animal waste, digestate replacing chemical fertiliser and carbon sequestration on land. All plant sizes have a role to play in developing an AD industry in Ireland. Both large and small models are important, especially in the smaller model in the context of achieving buy-in from farmers, the rural community and agri-sector stakeholders. Small farm-scale biogas plants will play an important role in terms of decarbonising agriculture and play a strong role in the social acceptance of AD. DAFM is firmly behind the rollout of a successful AD industry in Ireland. Development of a national biomethane strategy was co-led between DAFM and DEC. The strategy was launched in May of 2024 and sets a pathway to replace 10% of the country's fossil gas needs with biomethane by 2030. It's Ireland's first major policy statement on biomethane and a significant milestone in developing an indigenous biomethane sector. The strategy states that while the majority of AD plants are likely to be around 40 gigawatt hour or similar scale, there will also be a role for smaller farm scale plants. The strategy recognises the need for farmer and community involvement through support for smaller scale plants. There are 25 key actions included in the strategy, and a number of these focus on small scale AD projects. The strategy is just the start of the process. Implementing it along with industry will be key to the successful and sustainable industry in Ireland. Upon publication of the strategy, it was announced DAFM had secured funding of €40 million from Repower EU to help kickstart the industry in Ireland through a capital support scheme. The scheme is confined to new investments specifically related to biomethane. The two eligible investments are upgrading of existing biogas plants to biomethane or the development of new biomethane AD plant facilities. An expression of interest was conducted from the 28th of May to the 12th of July. DAFM received 46 expressions of interest. This shows the high level of interest within the sector. Following on from this, applications opened for 3 weeks in August and DAFM received 23 applications. 18 of these applications have been approved and have received letters of offer. The total terawatt hour of these 18 projects equals to just over 1 terawatt hour, which is our CAP 25 target. The key criteria for the scheme include that approved projects must be completed no later than the 31st of December of next year, and the funding is 20% of the total capital investment costs per applicant, subject to a maximum level of funding of €5 million per project. We know AD is not widely deployed in Ireland, although we don't have to look or go too far to see examples of it, with up to 90 AD plants in the north, and AD is a mature and proven technology across Europe with over 20,000 operational anaerobic digestion facilities. Small-scale, farm-scale biogas plants can be a specific tool to reduce environmental impacts. DAFM is hugely optimistic about the direction and the potential of renewable gas production over the next decade and beyond. We look forward to reflecting in 2030 on a thriving agri-centric AD industry delivering the full range of benefits that AD has to offer. A concerted effort will be required between government and industry to ensure the development of a sustainable and successful sector in Ireland. Actions are being delivered on to ensure this industry develops in Ireland, which is mainstream in many other European countries for many years. DAFM looks forward to engaging with IrBEA in the findings of this project for future policy developments. Thank you, and I look forward to today's proceedings.
Thanks very much, Redmond, for your presentation, and we will have an opportunity for questions later just before the lunch break. So if you have any questions, please note them, and we will come back to them just before the lunch break.